There you
Hey,
are.
hey. Welcome to an episode of Longhouse that even the host forgot. Oh,
Dude, I'm not joking though. Like, you text me at my time, like 7:30, because it starts at 8 o'clock my time, and I'm like, okay, I'll jump on 15 minutes early. Next thing I know, it's 3 after, and I'm like, dude, I'm starting to call you. Then everyone just jumps on. I'm like, this isn't like him. And then like an hour later, I'm like, dude, we gotta do a wellness check. What if Becky or his daughters, like, we were all worried about you, but it was more of like your girls, the women in your life, right? Crap, what's going on? So we were all stressing. Like I said, hour and a half later, you had 20 people in the chat worried about you.
I have to say I appreciate everybody's concern. I really do. I do. Like I was telling Tyson, I looked at my clock at about 8:30 and told myself, okay, I got about 10 minutes, 15 minutes ish. I'll go down and get in the green room and talk to Tyson and whatnot. And then I'm being woken up to cops at my door.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No need to be sorry. Like I said, I appreciate everybody's concern for real.
So what was your thoughts when you got the cops knocking at your door?
Just heard this huge bang, 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 and my wife woke up and she like shakes me. She's like, "Somebody's at the door! Somebody's at the door!" And I'm like, what is happening?" And I get up and I see a deputy standing there. I'm like, "Cops are here, Becky." And she's like, "The cops?" So I went out and I opened up the door and she's like, Are you Dan Nave? Yeah. Is your wife named Becky? And I said, "Yeah." "Well, we got a phone call from a Melissa McCarthy."
Yeah.
"Yeah." She's concerned about your wellness because normally you do a live feed on Friday nights, and they're concerned because you weren't on. And I just kind of smiled and I'm like, everything's fine. Yeah, I fell asleep.
Carrie's like, those weren't bites and gummies.
Oh man.
Dude, no, we were just worried about you. So I'm glad. Sorry that we had like all of us. Like I said, like Garrett, he sent everyone the scanner so we could listen to the cops because they were going to wait to get back. And I'm like, okay, there was like 84 people listening to your city's scanner. That was crazy. It's just funny.
Yeah, like Becky says, you're never gonna live this one down.
Yeah, like Mark says, it's the curse of Tyson.
The curse of Tyson. Yeah. It's like something didn't want Tyson and I to do this because first time I got sick. Then you tell me that you and your wife had plans that she didn't know about the show, so we were gonna have to reschedule, and then now this happens. Oh.
But I'm with Ben. Was it at least a good nap?
Oh, I was out fucking cold. I was out cold. I had, oh man. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna live this one down, I guess. I still
I'm glad you're okay, man.
Out of it. I appreciate everybody's concern. I really do.
No, I mean everyone was worried. It was because it's not like you at all.
No,
because you weren't answering your phone, you weren't answering texts, you weren't answering DMs or anything. I'm like, what the crap just happened? So I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, everything's peachy fine. It's just I feel like a fucking dickhead.
Is it that feeling like for me, like when all of a sudden you wake up and you just realize you slept in and you're supposed to be at work at that moment and you slept in? You're like, oh, you're at panicky mode. Is that what you're feeling right now?
Yeah, kind of.
I hate that feeling.
As I walked back in the living room after talking to the cops, because there were 3 of them that showed up. There was one that was in my driveway, and I'm sitting there, and I'm talking to her. She's at my door, and then as I'm talking to her, another one pulls up. I'm like, okay, and he gets out, and then as I'm talking to them, another one just walks up my driveway, and I'm like, everything's okay.
I like how everyone's talking about what lasagna really means. Daniels is the best.
I fucking wish, man. I wish.
A little tear in your eye, and you're just like, no, but really, I'm glad that you're good.
Fuck.
Dude,
so
life happens, man, and if you're obviously stressing, and you just need to take a little breather, so it's all good. Now that we know you're okay, we all can sleep.
Yeah,
like you were.
Yeah, like I was. God, I can't believe I did that. Literally 10 minutes, and yeah, when I walked back in, and I told Becky that the cops were here, and she says, "What are the cops here for?" And I said, Melissa called him. Why? I was like, remember what I'm supposed to do tonight? She just goes, oh, and I tell you to set your fucking alarm.
It happens, man.
Yeah, so Melissa, I appreciate you for calling.
That was a good video.
I appreciate you for calling, and yeah, it's
yeah, that's true. No, we were all worried, like like I said, we were all more worried about, like, what if you had to hurry and take your daughter to the hospital? Like, we're all these what ifs, because Becky's phone didn't. I mean, I don't have her number, but Melissa was calling, went straight to voicemail. Yours would ring, but you wouldn't answer, and so it was just weird.
Yep, it was sitting right next to me on vibrate. And hers, she turns hers on. Her iPhone has some thing on it where after a certain amount of time at night, if somebody calls, if it's not like me or her mother, it won't ring.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I got to figure that one out.
She has one of the newer iPhones. So, So again, I appreciate everybody's concern. I really do. I'm fine. The wife is fine. Kid's fine.
Good. And the lasagna was good, obviously.
Yeah, apparently the lasagna did its job.
You got a little full, a little relaxed.
No, Mark. No beer. So, how are you doing, Tyson?
Good now. Like I said, I was, for a second, I'm okay. He's, then all of a sudden, none of us were worried about the show. It was all about, okay, what are we going to do with you? Like, do we do a wellness check? What do we do? And so, yeah, I'm glad you're good. But no, we're doing good now. So, yeah, I went and saw John Wick last night with my friends.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I ended up going last night, and dude, it's the best John Wick yet. It was so good. It was so good.
Good. Then I have an excuse to watch them.
Have you seen the first three?
First two.
Okay, so the third one, the fourth is just, it's epic. It's like all three of the best parts of all three are combined into that with different. Oh, dude, the fighting and everything was just so good.
Then that means I gotta watch.
I can't say anything because I don't want to give anything away. It's just, what John Wick's about, and then just add that like on steroids, and it was amazing.
That's good. Oh, like I said, it'll be worth a watch for me then.
Yes, it is.
Like I said, I don't watch movies.
It's 3 hours. I didn't realize it was 3 hours, and it went like that. Yeah.
No, Carrie. No, there was none of that.
Carrie just really wants biotin gummies or brownies.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah.
Scott, I've got nothing. I mean, I have no excuse. I have nothing.
No, you just got to relax. I'm glad you got to relax.
Yeah, this will be a meme for a while now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like this will not be like. Remember that one time? Oh yeah. A couple years down the road, we'll still be talking about it.
Yeah, I even told her after I had a second helping, and after we were done, I got up and I was putting my plate away, and I was like, "Oh," she's like, "Did Daddy eat too much?" Yep, Dad shouldn't have had that second helping.
No, seriously though.
I know. I said I appreciate everybody's concern. Thank you.
Yeah, well, at least you know you're loved, man. Like I said, an hour and a half into it, there was 20 of us on there just trying to figure out how to get a hold of you. It was actually, I think Gary was the first one who said, do a wellness check.
Wow. I appreciate it. I do.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Right? All
I
right,
know
don't judge me,
it's
but this is what I'm drinking right now, just a bunch of water. I'm trying to do better. But in order to know that I get a gallon, this is what I drink.
you
right
have
now.
a gallon-sized one.
Yes, sir.
Fuck you, Cody.
What's up, Cody? Dude, I even Chris even called me on IG and we talked for a second because we didn't know what to do because he was worried about you too.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact: how many phone calls did you get? How many missed calls?
There's so many notifications on my phone that I was just like, all right, I'll call Tyson, let him know what's going on. And then it was, yep, I'm fine. Okay. All right, I'll hop on and we can do this. I'll just let everybody know.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'll just let everyone know if you need to go relax and everything. I can just message everyone and say you're good.
No, I mean, I'm good now. I mean, I could be up. We could do this till 2 a.m. now.
Yeah, right. You had a good nap.
Oh.
Dude.
I don't even know how many people are in here right now because my live viewer thing says 0. So
here, I'll look on my phone. Do you want to know?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. 26.
26. I appreciate all 26 of you coming here to hang out. An hour late.
Well, like I said,
hour and a half.
Like I said, there was 84 people listening to the police scanner. And you're 345 people in your community.
Yeah, that I can hold on 1 second. And there.
So dumb. What's up, Chris? Yeah, right. I'll teach you to eat good.
Yeah, exactly. sleeping. I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have a list of phone numbers, I think, in like a huge group that everyone that's always coming to certain streams, so that if this ever happens again. Like we tried, I know Melissa, I don't know if Garrett did, but Melissa tried to call your sister, and the only way she could is through Facebook and Instagram, and she wasn't answering either. Like we were nervous.
Yeah. I'm assuming my sister is at work. I believe she is. And normally, like, she doesn't answer her phone for like unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she would have probably been like, who the fuck is this? And why are they calling?
Yeah, I think a lot of us are that way. Except when you're in the 80s, you know, like you'd always answer. We'd
Yeah. But you didn't have the option to turn your phone on silent.
You had the cord on there. Uh-huh.
Carrie.
Prince Valium.
Prince. Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
My brother and sister are gonna be like, Dan, what the fuck did you do?
Like we were asleep. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Do it, Carrie. Chamomile, lavender, and lasagna.
Well, now glad everybody got a good laugh. Glad everybody.
Well, we have to laugh about it because you had a stress for a second there, man.
Man, yeah, I mean it's been a long week, so it's just catching up. You know, Becky started her new job this week, so
how's she like it?
Right now, I mean, she's enjoying it quite a bit.
Good.
She's up and gone by 6:30, and then she doesn't get home till 5:30, 6-ish, somewhere in there. And you know, Monday, Tuesday, it's the minion and I all day, and then Wednesday she goes to daycare, and then Thursday she's got school, and then Friday she's got daycare again. But her and I are up early every morning. Well, and you know, this is my third stream of the week too, so I'm up late, and it's caught up to me.
Right. So how the weather's good then, huh?
Yeah, it's actually getting warm. Most of the snow is pretty much gone. We
have nice. Like 300 inches on the mountains, and it's been snowing all day today. They just extended. So it was supposed to be today or this weekend. It's supposed to be the last day the ski resorts are open, and now they're open until the 25th, 26th of April. That's how much snow we've gotten.
Holy crap!
Yeah, we have like they're digging out the ski lifts.
Yep.
They're digging underneath it because the snow's so high that it's where the ski lifts are. We needed it though. We were in a huge drought. The Colorado River drains into Lake Powell and then goes in, and they've had to stop all that because the Colorado River is so low.
Oh, I gotcha.
Needed a kind of surfer. Yeah, right.
Yeah, hey. What's going on, Richard?
You can never call me old again, Dan.
Yeah, I can't call anybody old. Yeah. Chris is, all right, I'm going to catch shit for this for a while.
You really are.
Yeah. See, lucky for all of you, me in Minnesota, we have nothing for snow from now on, thankfully.
Damn.
It's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s.
40s and 50s? Yeah, I think we're 28. I think we're 28 tomorrow.
I know. See, like with this, I know I talked to Corey earlier today when him and I were gaming, and he said that tonight they were supposed to have some nasty storms.
Dude, yeah, we're just getting hit. Everyone's getting hit lately, I swear. Well, at least the West is.
Let's come over west and get some snow. No, we've had enough fucking snow this year. We don't need any more.
Evan, where are you located, man? Do you know where he's located?
I do not. No.
Mike went to Disney. I want to go there. My daughter got kicked out of Disneyland.
For what?
So she and her friends paid, and my my mother-in-law, so Candace's mom, went with them, and it was just a couple weeks ago. And then they were on Guardians of the Galaxy. So it used to be where not Twilight. What is that? Anyway,
What's going
Twilight
on?
Zone. Tower of Terror. Anyway, when they go up and down, and so her seatbelt was all messed up. And my daughter suffers from anxiety, like social anxiety and stuff like that. And so the lady told her to hurry and fix it, and she couldn't figure it out and just asked her to do it. But the lady didn't fix it. And so they went off a couple of times, and they stopped the ride and had her come off. And then everyone else got to go on it. And then they escorted everyone out with the police, like the Disney police, and said, you can no longer be here. You're out of this park for 48 hours. And they're like, what? So we wrote a letter that's kind of like, hey, she had a special pass because of her anxiety. You knew about this. This was handled very wrong. And so I'm sure they'll take care of it, but it was not cool. And my mother-in-law, who would tell us the truth, our daughter was just totally fine and totally justified. There was nothing wrong. They were being high school kids, but they weren't being like obnoxious or rude or anything like that.
So it was just weird. Handled very poorly.
Yeah, like a girl, like, you know, who's been dealing with public all day and just had enough and just finally released it on them.
Okay, so Evan's in Ipswich,
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yeah, South Dakota's got a ton of snow.
It's still going. I mean, there's... Oh, yeah, Mike, he's talking about in Universal.
No, I'm talking about Disney.
Or Disney World.
Disney, California Adventure. That's where Guardians of the Galaxy is. It was sad.
I appreciate that, Vato.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What do you think?
Well,
I watched it all.
I didn't think I'd have as much impact with it as I did. I got quite a few. I haven't gotten anything negative yet, at least not that I've noticed since I last looked at, 8. But yeah, I mean, it was a good video, and Becky and I, when Becky got home, I had her watch it before we sat down and ate supper, and first thing she points out is timing's off a little bit. And I'm watching, and I'm like, yep, because the editing software that I used when I was like writing it all to my phone, it hit an error. So I had to restart.
Oh, dang.
So when I went to and then it took me forever to get it uploaded. So it must have caught a problem. And towards like the last maybe fourth of the video, my voice and myself were off by like half a second.
So I pay for YouTube Premium. So it's like $14.95, so I don't get commercials and crap like that. And then I can just turn off my phone and just listen to a podcast. So if I'm working or whatever I'm doing, I can just listen to it as if it was a regular podcast. So I was listening to you as I was working, so I wasn't actually watching. So I didn't notice that. I just thought you had some really good insight.
Yeah. Kind of. She's just like, your timing's off a little. And I watched it, and I was like, it is just by like half a second. It's just a little bit.
I'm going to have to watch now. Get the subtitles.
Ah, boy.
It's never gonna stop now.
No, it's not. And I mean, I've never, like, when I made that video, it was just, I have no problem with being honest. You know,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of things that get said or done or any of that. I have no problem saying how I feel about it. And it's one of those things where if people agree with me, that's great. If people don't, that's fine too. I mean, just, you know, explain your side to me then so I can understand, or we can, come to an agreement or an agree to disagree instead of 9 times out of 10, most people are children and it's no, you're wrong and I'm right. And I'm not afraid to speak how I feel on things.
Yeah, so this is how I feel about it. And I mean, I thought you were spot on most of it, well, all of it. It's between the company and the influencer or reviewer or whatnot, and if it's worth the company spending money on that review. I've never gone in and gave money to someone and thinking I'm going to get a positive review. I'm hoping I do. I trust my product. If I didn't, I wouldn't be selling it, or I wouldn't be promoting or pushing or anything like that. I wouldn't be giving money to someone to do it. But I've spent, my first couple of years, no, my first year, I spent a lot of money on ads, and my return on investment, my ROI, and ROAS and everything was like 11 cents on the dollar. It wasn't good. And then all of a sudden, I gave I gave Dan some money in order for review because he has the platform. Let's be honest. And when Sam acknowledged and just loved Nightfall, that completely changed my company. And because of that, and it was an honest review, that's what she felt like. You can't fake that. That was amazing. And so to me, spending what I spent there compared to like the thousands of dollars I spent on ads, completely different. Hey, what's up? I love Michael.
What's going on, Mike?
But I don't know. I just think I never expect it. But there are some people that said, "Hey, in order for me to do a review, this is how much it costs." And I look at how many followers they have, how many people are seeing their views, like watching their videos and stuff, and I'm like, it's just not worth it. I'm sorry, stuff like that. But and it's the truth. So either way, I thought you were spot on, and I think it's just like you said, it's a personal matter between the company and the reviewer itself.
And that's
before you watch Dan's video, take an hour and a half. Only fair.
that was just the way it's how I feel about it, and I try to portray how I feel the best I could in that video. Is like you said, it's literally between that influencer and that company. It's a business decision.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to many company owners that, say, well, they spent this much money on ads for Facebook or Google or whatever it may be, platform wise. And so many of them have told me, yeah, like you said, 11, 12 to 20 cents on the dollar. And it's like, it ain't even fucking worth it.
No,
but
it's not.
But you can go to an influencer that has a large following and whatever, most of them, I mean, I don't know what the majority fee would be for some, like you said, like with Dan, or, like with Scuba, or any of those guys, the guys that have the really large following. I don't know what their fees are. I just know that they have them. And if it were me, if I had that many, I knew I had that much reach where I had hundreds of people in my lives watching. I had, in the first day of watching one video for a review, there's a couple thousand views versus the, maybe 100 or 2 that on average is what I get.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about potential sales. It's all about, the exposure.
Yeah. So like So like if you go to TikTok right now and they have over 1 million subscribers and you look and they get between 30,000 to let's say 230,000 to 400,000 views per video, that usually costs a company between 2,400 to $3,000 a video. However, if you bump that down and you go between 2,000 to 10,000, and you can pay someone 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, and you can use that $3,000 and hit all those micro influencers. So that's kind of where the biggest bang for your buck is right now. As a company, if you go that route, like why would I go to, like, hypothetically Kim Kardashian or someone like that has millions and say, "Hey, here's 10 grand, promote me," and they do one video that gets 3 million, or I can go to all these micros and just pay them just a little bit or the same amount, and spread it throughout, and I get a lot more people and a lot more people who are interested.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like I said, it's what's best for your company. Hey, I love Rob.
What's going on, Rob? But yeah, like, with you saying that, you get a much wider dynamic of people
Yeah,
going to multiple different influencers.
yeah. There's so much to it that I've learned, and it's just like Garrett and Melissa stuff is just amazing, and like to me, like they're worth investing in because they're going to hit, and they have a special niche, they have a special quirkiness that's not out there very much.
No.
And you never know which video is going to hit hard, but dude, that video of them with the pie in the face, that was hilarious. And just you see her in the corner just laughing and just slow motion.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I was dying. That was the best one ever.
Good night, Melissa. Like I said, I
Hey, have a good one.
appreciate the wake up call.
Plus, everyone loves that Garrett was in his Daisy Duke shorts.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett, you don't have to be here anymore now. Now, the star is gone. She's going to bed. So if you wanna leave, you go right ahead and leave.
Well, that's a cool picture. Yeah. So, I just think ads are, if you know what you're doing, you hired someone who knows what they're doing. I mean, it can work. But for me personally, I haven't been able to figure it out, so I have to go through the other route, and it's working.
I mean, whatever works. You got to find the best, the best avenue to get your products out there in front of people.
And if with TikTok, if the Congress shuts down TikTok, it's going to change everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know what
I'm at the point with TikTok where I'm kind of like, yeah, I have a lot of followers on there, but TikTok it's turned from a fun app that somebody could make stupid videos and get reach to where now it's so SEO based that the fun, stupid little videos that got a lot of attention, like I haven't made a video that's gotten over maybe 1,000 or so since my the wife in the truck video.
Yeah, because now if you look at it, they're actually pushing that you to pay for the content to be viewed by all your. So, like for instance, I used to, before they just switched the algorithm up, I was averaging between 1,000 to 36,000 views a video. Like dead serious. I mean, I've had some that were over 32 million views and stuff like that. All of a sudden, they switched the algorithm up, and I'm lucky if I get 200. And it's just now just like Carrie said, now you have to push it. And I haven't yet to do that because I just don't see the I don't see the point, because it's just like you said, you're going to push it to like 17-year-old kids that don't have beards and aren't going to do anything.
Yeah, they're not even gonna. Looking at they see the video and that's about it. They don't engage with it or anything like that.
No.
They'll be in future videos.
Yes, they will.
See, and like, this is where you've made your biggest impact.
I have, yes.
Everybody loves to give you shit about how much did you pay to buy your subs, and
Yeah,
really, it was the
it's
YouTube
shorts.
shorts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do about 2 to 3 YouTube shorts a day, and we hit between, I don't know, 35 million to 2,000. I mean, it just varies on who sees it and when they see it and all that kind of stuff. But the shorts work, and so we try to do educational, we try to do fun, we try to do everything just to create a following, create something that's unique to us and all that kind of stuff. So it's working, it's creating a following and stuff like that. I've really enjoyed it. I've got to meet some really cool people like Robert, you, Garrett, Melissa. Been working with Matt a lot. It's been really fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot. I've seen Matt in the majority of your videos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and Logan, Logan's from here in Utah, and him and I become really close friends, and so we're going to be doing that podcast together, and it has nothing to do with Copper Johns. It's just because we just enjoy each other's company, and we think for some reason people like listening to us. So don't get it. I appreciate it, Juan. You can do George shorts.
Play on words there. What happened?
I don't need fresh grass.
Shoes to go with them. Oh,
yes. It's so true. White New Balance. They're always dad shoes.
Have a good night there, Vato.
Vato, take care, man.
Oh, shit. So where's the plaque?
Right here. I haven't opened it.
It's still sitting in the box.
Yeah, I haven't opened it. It took them about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to verify that that they were real subs and that all that kind of stuff, and then they sent me an email saying congratulations, you got 100,000 subscribers, a lot of hard work, and then said, hey, fill this out and we'll send it for free. And a couple weeks later, here it is. I've had it for like what, 3 weeks, a month. Open it.
Take maybe a couple weeks.
What? Yeah,
maybe a couple weeks. I think.
Let's see when it was addressed. Where does it say? Does it say? Gary, you deal with these. Where does it say address? Why can't I see it?
What's going on, Ken?
Yeah, Kansas that too.
Yeah, good for him, Chris. I know it.
I appreciate it, man.
I remember when around the time that I was on the lodge when Tyson was doing the Copper Lodge, I think you were somewhere between like 300 and 400 something.
Yeah, I around about 450 for ever.
And you weren't doing it a whole lot more because you were busy with getting your barber shop going and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then just randomly, when you and I were talking, you had said about how your subs had jumped, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I went and I looked, and you said you were at like 3,000. Okay. And then the next thing I knew, you were at like almost 80,000.
Yeah, one video went viral, and I got like 56,000 subs from it.
Shit.
Yeah. So if you look at it, you can go to shorts and go to popular, and you'll see it's the first one, and it's like 33 million right now. I think 33 million. Has like 1.1 million likes, like thousands and thousands of comments, and it's hundreds. His stash is epic, man, and You know, he helps me with my content. So does Robert. So does Matt. So does Logan. I mean, I do a little bit, but
have a good night,
yeah,
Evan.
people. Hey, take care, man.
I mean, yeah, to have that
And
much.
I think that's. See, and I don't want to really do an unboxing video of this, but I also don't know what I should do with it. I don't know what I should do with it. So that's why I haven't. I haven't opened it because I don't know what I should do with it.
You open it and you display it where you're gonna see it all the time.
Yeah. Hey, Emo's
What's going
here.
on, Curtis?
What's up, Emo?
Emo,
Did I
where?
see Emo? I just maybe oh, I'm a head to bed, guys. Evan did, not Emo.
Yep.
Sorry. Hey, dude, it's late. Someone slept, so we started the show a little late.
Yeah, we started the show just a little
bit. Only an hour and a half late. Yeah, Garrett, I was thinking about that too, like because that's where we do a lot of our videos now.
It's true. I mean, I see pretty much all your reels, your shorts and stuff there at the barbershop.
So. Yeah, and when Logan and I do them, it usually takes to make about 6. Will probably take us about 3 to 4 hours at the barbershop.
3 to 4 hours to make it?
Yeah, because we don't know what we're going to do when we get there. That's why. So I do a members only thing where I do videos that no one else can see except members and behind the scenes. And so I did that last time. So they saw kind of what we did. And so, yeah. So I like to do stuff like that. So I'll put the sleepy jokes to
bed. Oh, Wiley.
Wiley's hilarious. Put it in the bathroom.
I mean, you could. I'd put it right in front of the shitter.
Yeah.
So then I see it every time.
Yeah, editing them takes forever too.
Yeah, the video for today, it took me a long time to edit that down.
Really?
Get everything the way I wanted it to. And I didn't do any fancy shit to it.
It was to the point. I liked it. I'm not a fan of fluff. Like, just tell me what's up.
Yeah, I did it all in one take because I had a whole other version that I had shot, and I was watching, giving it a watch through just to kind of make sure I didn't really fuck up anywhere or too much, because I don't really care to have a lot of, like, when you see in the video, there's a lot of me kind of just looking, or there's pauses, or me trying to think of what I want to say. I'm not going to edit that out because that's who I am. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna take the, like Garrett says here with Melissa, it takes 4 to 6 hours depending on the length. No, I'm not gonna edit it that hard. But I did it all. I hated what I had shot the first time, so I just went and I reshot the whole thing. Was satisfied with it, and then it was basically just getting rid of, like, when I shoot, there's probably a solid 1.5 to 2 minutes of me sitting here just, okay, so this was okay.
Falling asleep. You're just falling asleep.
Taking a couple puffs off my cigarette, take a sip of soda. Okay, this is where we'll talk about. I'll talk about this, and just I cut all that stuff, and then I make the cuts for, like, the ending or like my intro video and stuff, and that's to the point.
So do you use CapCut or do you just use your phone?
I just use my phone. I used Luma Fusion is what it's called.
I don't know. Do you know how? So what phone do you have?
An SG-21.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, I
When
like
I
CapCut.
decided to
I've been using that lately.
see that, when I was looking around for a new editing app or whatever, I was doing a lot of, YouTube, what's the best one, all this stuff, and CapCut was mentioned quite a bit for like short form,
Yeah.
like for your shorts or for TikTok or anything like that. But for the long form, LumaFusion was the highest.
I'll have to check that out. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, because I was using KineMaster, and like I have mentioned before, when they told me that my subscription was going up by $100, it was, you can take a nice flying fuck for that.
Yeah, Travis and Max work pretty good. Yeah, so on my phone I use CapCut, and for long content I use iMovie.
Okay. So this is Travis stroking my wife's fucking ego is what this is.
She's probably still asleep though, right?
Nope. See, she's...
Oh, wow. Doesn't she? Oh, no, tomorrow's Saturday. She doesn't have to.
No.
So
She don't have to go to work. So she's up watching, and yeah. You're trying to get me riled up, aren't you, Travis?
Dude, so Adobe, it's called Adobe Max. It's a convention in the fall in California. Well, at least it was in California last year, and I think I want to go to it and just learn a lot about Adobe, like Adobe Captivate, Adobe Shop, all that kind of stuff, where you can learn how to maybe do your own labels and stuff like that. I think that'd be really nice to know how to do my own graphic arts.
Right.
That'd be nice.
I was doing, for a while there, I was trying to figure out, I was doing a lot of learning on how to use DaVinci Resolve.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going the long route. Like, I was learning how to 3D animate my logo, how to do all sorts of crazy stuff in that. And then I start, and the laptop that I have cannot handle it. I went through and I tried 3D animating my logo, and I got it to work. I knew how the process worked, and I was doing it. But when I went and I rendered out the video, it was just this jumbled mess of pixels and shit that just did not work.
Dude, I hear you.
So yeah,
that's why I hired someone to do that for me, because I'm just like, I can't do it anymore, because I can't make it look good anymore like that. Like, might as well have someone who has the nice camera, the nice computers, know what they're doing.
Yeah,
because mine would do the same thing as yours, man.
Well, the learning process for it is what I enjoy, learning how to do it, and then when I am able to do it, it's kind of that there's a level of satisfaction there that,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, yeah, I made this. And then when the laptop was just like, no, we can't. Well, I guess that's happening then. Hey, Deej, how you doing, sir? That's my brother.
So did Melissa call him too?
Deej, you didn't get a random couple phone calls tonight, did you?
I'm sure he did. Garrett, did you guys call him?
Yeah, all right. Chris said that he called him.
Oh, there you go. How many cents do you plan ahead for the 50 states? I'm pretty much all the way for the rest of the year. So yeah. But next month will be a week from tomorrow on our channel. And then the following month, dude, they're both really good. Like I said, I just sent you yours. Trying to You'll get it tomorrow.
I was gonna say maybe see if it's here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering if it was maybe gonna show up today, but it never did. So So I'll probably
Yeah,
get
it
it
was
Saturday.
a 2-day air, so that would be because just in case we were doing it Sunday, like I said. But that would give you so it left yesterday, so it'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, so long story short, Deej. The show's usually at 9. This dumbass fell asleep at 8:30 and was woken up to cops pounding on his door.
Because we were so stressed, man.
Because everybody that Tyson here and everybody that comes and watches the show,
I'm not
we're
going to show the front.
freaking out. Is that next week's?
Yep, this is next month's, but Mike said give us a sneak peek, but I'm not going to show the front. So, but as you can see, I've been wearing it.
It must be good.
Dude, I told you what I think it smells like. Like love.
Yeah, I was asleep. I woke up at about 10:30 to sheriff's pounded on my door and for a wellness check. Don't break nothing now.
Yeah, that was my bottle of keys for this month's. This is my second bottle. I made me an extra one just so that I have it. Yeah. Ken did say that. Ken did say that.
If that were the case, I'd be in jail probably right now. So what's going on, Jason? How you doing, sir?
Hey, Jason. Yeah. Yeah, the what? The live is already scheduled, and that should give you a hint too. Yeah. Right? Absolutely. Trade secrets. Ooh.
So yeah, it's been an interesting night.
Yeah, you got good lasagna, good nap, got police banging on your door. It was a really good night.
It was a really good night. Police banging on my door. Oh, phone calls and messages up the ass that I have not even looked at yet.
I really am curious how many people called you.
I'll message you when we're finished and after I count how many. Because Becky, it looked like
and you had an unbelievable video.
Yes, in the video that I did today, it's
dude, it was received well. Living the dream.
Lasagna with layers of meat. Trust me, if I was late to the show because the wife and I were porking, I would definitely tell everybody that.
Hour and a half, sheesh.
Yeah. If I could last that long, fuck. He even sent a review.
That's a good picture of Ken.
That beard is just so straight and so well manicured.
It is.
So. Don't give them that idea. Don't give them that fucking idea, Wiley. Come on.
Oh, daughter just got home. Just heard her lock the car. You know, when you lock the car, you get a ring.
Yeah, you get the doot.
She has to wake up like at 5 a.m. because she works at it's called Java Express. It's a coffee shop. And so she has to go do all that.
She's just getting home now and she's got to be up at 5 a.m. to go to work.
Yeah, she's 16, so
man,
they can handle it.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, I do remember being able to do that, but I didn't even like doing it at that time in my life.
Right?
Ugh.
I remember back in the day, I worked at a grocery store. Candace worked at Blockbuster, and we'd both get off at midnight, and that's when we would go hang out with each other. And I'm like, Candace, so good that we were young when we did that because there's no freaking way we do it now.
No way we can fucking do it now.
But now her and I are usually back down here working and packing orders and stuff like that. So at that time.
Garrett, do not fucking listen to him. It's okay, Ken.
You're adorbs. That's okay.
There's no greater compliment to a man than another man complimenting his beard. Garrett, I better not fucking see that shit.
Yeah, and he would be wearing the shorts because that's what you wear, right? When you're by yourself with your family, you just wear those shorts.
90% of the time, I'm just in my boxers.
There you go. Or as Daisy Dukes. Dan likes to feel purdy.
Purdy. You better get a wig. You better get a wig then, Garrett.
Yeah, long wig.
With lasagna and cops and everything. No.
Are you ever going to donate your hair and like just chop it off and donate it for like wigs for kids or anything?
Nope. The hair, and I mean, a big reason why I started growing my hair out and my beard in the beginning was for my spiritual reasons.
Yeah, I remember saying that with Dan.
So that is the biggest reason why I have it.
Makes sense to me. I could never go long because I've decided that I'm balding. I've hit that age.
I mean, I'll admit on my top up here, like on top, kind of like where my crown is. You know, I'm thinning. You know, it's not as thick and robust as it used to be. So hopefully I don't bald. I hope I don't.
Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. And then I'm a little back there, but like when I did a video at the barbershop and I didn't have a hat on, and you saw the back of my head with the mirror, I'm like, what the crap is that? When did that happen? I was so sad.
See, like my brother says here. I mean, I'm thinning out up here on top, but I have my dad's hair. My dad he still had a full head of hair, but he was thinned and he had kind of a bald spot right on the crown. So I'm pretty much the exact same.
So you're just trying to be like Hulk Hogan? Do a skullet eventually?
Hell fucking no. No. No, I will not be looking like that. I will shave it all off if it comes to that point.
So is DJ the one that you farm with?
Yes.
Yep. That's cool. So you guys are really close.
I like to think we are. I hope he thinks that way too. You know, when I graduated high school and left for college, I mean, him and I were pretty much inseparable for a while there when I was still in high school. I was a senior when he was a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when I was partying, I had him along with me, and just don't drink too much, buddy. Just and yeah. we kind of had one of those moments where I left and I didn't really come back all that much. So it was like a divide kind of happened between us in a way.
Okay.
And yeah, when the wife and I moved back here, I put a lot of effort in to try to rebuild our relationship. And
that's cool.
You know, Not to be all sentimental and all that with you, Deej, but I mean, I've told him.
Yeah. No, that's cool. My brother and I weren't even friends until he was about 24. Like we just were 4 years apart and just never really connected. Like he liked certain things and I liked other things and we just never connected. And then now he's working for me and it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the way it is with him and I. We had that kind of time in between where it was we didn't really talk all that much. He was doing his thing, I was doing mine, and now, I mean, I basically work for him.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's cool that you have that relationship with your brother. I really enjoy it with mine. I have two of them that work with me, and it's fun.
It's, especially where we're at in life now with me, him, and my sister. We gotta stick together best we can.
That's cool.
Travis, I don't ever want to get to that point. He's talking about the Hulk Hogan thing.
You
Not
should
gonna do it. No, nope.
Have Becky just shave it off for a TikTok.
She when she was asked on the commission if I had to shave either my head or my beard, which one, and she said my beard.
Whoa.
Because she's seen me bald before.
She won't do that again.
And she's like, no. You will shave your beard before you shave your head again. Yeah, my thing still tells me there's 0 people in here watching. So for however many people are still in here, I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, I know it. For some, it's probably 12:30, 1:30.
Yeah, I got to be at the barbershop tomorrow at 9.
I'm going to sleep in. Yeah, Tyson, I need a new scent for the monsoon.
Yeah, his wife attacking him.
Hey, you were all for that shit happening.
Yeah, he said he got a bruise. Didn't you get like a black eye or something? Bruised his nose, something.
I know he said something about a black eye.
Yeah, because she pummeled him. Like she went, boom.
She took all that anger that she's had about how much damn money he's been spending on products out on him.
Right. He does have a lot lately.
She thinks you're pretty. Are you talking about Becky Deej thinking I'm pretty? Because I don't think she thinks I'm pretty.
No, she thinks you're purty.
Purdy. 6:35. Oh, well, you're out in fucking Hawaii, so
it's only
probably still daylight there. It's probably still daylight there.
So normally when we have shows, it's like lunchtime for him.
I'm assuming if it's really 6:30 for him, it's 11:30 for me.
And it's 10:30 for me. Dang, I didn't know that. That's why didn't I?
Yeah, it bruised his eye socket. That's what you get, Garrett.
I shouldn't laugh, but it's just his wife just laughing so hard at it. That's what got me.
Yeah, I bet she felt a lot of relief when she got to do that to you.
She probably felt bad. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's on his channel and on mine.
Yeah, I know normally.
Sorry, yawning.
No, I understand. don't apologize for y'all.
Hey, there's Joe.
Hey, Joe, how you doing, sir? It's been an epic night.
Yeah, how many times can you say that you do a live stream and everyone on the live stream called the cops to make sure you're okay?
Yeah. I got like, in a weird way, I got swatted almost.
Yeah. Yeah, kid. And I do.
I thought the video that Melissa made the night that they were on here with me.
Like she leaves and then she starts saying, "I'm sorry for what I did." And then she got the charcoal and made it look like she's crying mascara.
Yep.
Funny. I laughed really hard at that. I had to message her immediately.
Him and I were still sitting here in the green room after the show was over, and he's like, she actually posted the video. He shows me his phone.
That was really fast, too.
Yeah, exactly. Long story short, Joe, I was an hour and a half late for the stream because I fell asleep on the couch, and I was awoken to cops banging on my door because there was a lot of people in the stream concerned for my welfare.
Facts. But when Ken says it like that, yeah, I get it. When you say it like that, I'm like, okay. I don't know why she was feeling bad, just teasing her. Because we're still looking for a few barbers. This busy season's coming up here, and we just need a couple more barbers. And so I was like, "Hey, come cut hair here." And she's like, "No," and I'm like, "Oh, now you hurt my feelings."
Well, like I said, you're gonna have to start. You're gonna have to start recruiting cross country and see if you can get people to come over there.
Right? I like it. So if you guys know anyone who wants to cut hair and does a good job with beards, let me know. It's true.
Of course, Chris told you. Of course he did. Yeah, isn't that quite the combo? So it's going to be a meme for a while.
Just because it was. You just had me nervous because you like literally messaged me 30 minutes prior. I'm like, oh, then something must have happened.
Yeah.
No, he just got zonked out fast.
Yep. I was just sitting on the couch, just like I said, last I remember, looked at my phone, it said 8:30, and I was like, yeah, I got about 10 minutes. I'm just sitting there watching TV, and then the next thing I knew, cops are at my door. So.
So 20 people are still listening, man.
For all 20 of you that are here, I appreciate you. I know it's late. We had technical difficulties. We were late to get into the show.
So let's talk about something.
Yeah. Let's talk about something.
What should we talk? Wiley.
Wiley, indeed, yes.
I really don't know how you guys sleep. You're 2 hours ahead of me.
What was that?
Oh, I just like all these guys are still up, and it's probably midnight Eastern time. Except Ken, the butt. I'm all jealous at 6:30 there, but and I'm tired.
Yeah. I know.
So did you stop doing TikToks? I haven't seen you doing for a while.
I'll do one randomly here and there, but I don't really know. I really don't do them all that much anymore, just because of what's, I got shadow banned.
Oh,
and then with them becoming so SEO based now, all I ever see are like the cap cut template things.
Yeah.
That's all I ever see now. And I've done a couple of them, but it's like they get like a couple hundred views, and to me, I don't really enjoy doing that type of content. But everything else that I've done, it's like, even if I think it's like money, like this is gold, this is gonna go viral. Nope. My shit don't get pushed to nobody. So I just kind of, well, fuck it.
Yeah. No, I swear all I see is Bearded Struggle and Beard Club stuff. I swear, like every other post, that's what I see.
I'd really hate. Nope, I do not want to see that shit.
No, but I swear that's all I see. And Roberts and Matt stuff. Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be so much fun. So my sister-in-law, she did videography and pictures for Dancing with the Stars and a couple other places, and she does a lot of businesses, and so she's the one who's took over my Instagram account. And so she is actually going to film us. We're going to do about 3 hours worth of a show, and she's going to film us and do all that kind of stuff, and we're going to make about 4 or 5 shows out of that. And basically what we're going to be talking about is life. So being a dad, being a husband, working a full-time job, and just pretty much just what it encompasses about being a middle-aged guy in today's society. And so we're going to talk serious, we're going to have fun. We can't go live, we decided, or we'll get canceled. So there'll be a lot of editing involved, but it's just it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a lot of entertainment, but also we're going to talk about, I'm not embarrassed to say it, I go to therapy. I've gone 4 times now, and just to deal with my anxiety and deal with how to cope with it without medication. I don't take medicine, never have, just but at the same time, I always have this full knot of anxiety inside my chest. I wake up and I go to bed and it's just there, and I'm tired of it. And so we'll talk about mental health because it is a thing. Like everything, we'll talk about our children and what we've learned growing up as parents and the differences. I don't know. There's a lot of topics that we're going to discuss, and we'll eventually bring people on and talk about that and take suggestions. So
Yeah, I feel you on the anxiety thing. I actually have shit that I take for it.
Yeah, and it's okay, and if you need it, you should. I once, not to go in personal with someone else's personal stuff. One time someone told me that you take medication for what's going on in your life now, and then you go to therapy so that you can cope with it in the future without medication. So you're taking something so as you learn how to cope with it. And so maybe I need to do that, but so far it doesn't hinder me, it doesn't do anything. I just am not enjoying it, and the stress and everything. Everyone, like my family around me, are like, you're going to die quickly, you can't do this all the time. And so I'm just learning how to. That's why I hired my brothers and hired a couple people to deal with this, help me make and create and label and pack, just so that I don't go to bed at 2 o'clock and wake up at 5 every day. For the past year, when we started getting a little bit busier, I was doing that, and I just can't do it anymore. So
No.
there's a lot of things that kind of better myself. I go to the gym now, and just trying.
Tried many different ways. I know I've tried many different ways too, but this is the stuff that I'm on. I mean, it helps a lot. And I mean, mine was really hindering me to the point where I had to, I was calling out to work. I mean, I didn't like going out and being around people to begin with, but it was getting to where it was stressing my wife's and I's relationship, because she likes to go out and be around people, and I didn't. And it was to the point where it was like, you go ahead. I'm not going because I can't handle it.
Yeah.
No. And the level of shit that I would deal with it was just like there were a couple of times where I literally was like, I'm gonna die today because I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 33, 34 years old. Yeah,
No, it's a thing. It's like a lot of people who have anxiety, they shut down, and I do the opposite. I can't sleep, and I have to get the thing done or whatever it is. I have to figure out why I have it and all that kind of stuff. I'm total opposite of what most people have with anxiety. So, but dude, I know. Hey, but a lot of my stress just got done. Um, I'll announce it here because it's not a big deal. First of all, everyone knows about Lowe's. Everything is done at Lowe's. Now it's just all on them. Like, hey, it's all my stuff is done with Lowe's. So that's amazing. So you should see us on Lowe's.com here shortly. Like, I'd imagine sometime Monday or Tuesday. And we're on Walmart right now. We're not in their stores, but we're going to be on Walmart.com. We were this morning, and it was taken down for just a second, and it'll be up tomorrow. But so that's taken care of now. So no one knows, but you know, and everyone else who's listening.
well, congrats, sir.
So, oh, thanks. It's hopefully that brings us, like that takes us to another level, and we can eventually be in their stores. But we're working with a couple other big things that hopefully will happen soon. But yeah, we're just we're plugging away and just trying to do everything we can to. Casey's helped me out a ton, not going to lie. He helps me out where he can. Obviously he can't be here because he's in South Dakota.
Yeah.
But he does so much where, like, dude, I can't do this right now. You need to do this paperwork. Can you? Like, I ask him and he'll just drop what he's doing and helps. But I tell you what, though, having Josh, my brother, here for 4 or 5 hours a day has been a game changer. Like, I went to bed at 8:20 a couple of nights ago, and I'm like, what? I'm like, Candace, is it okay if I go to bed? She's like, yes.
Yes.
It was weird. I'm like, I haven't done this for a couple of years. It was just nice. Like, I don't have anything to do. So, hey, appreciate
I don't have
it,
anything to do, so why not? I'm just gonna go to sleep.
I'm tired of it. Just so, yeah, no, but usually we're just making stuff, but everything's made, and we have plethora of crap now. Like, it's like hundreds of lots of. It's just really nice. So now when people order, I just go and then I'm like, okay, and all the Lowe's and Walmart's done, and like I said, a few other things are coming, but yeah,
other things.
Yeah, it's been nice. Yeah,
you always have something coming down the pipe.
Oh, always. That's how it worked. Thanks, Travis. Thanks, Garrett. Yeah, that's how you work, man. That's.
Always
I'll tell you
have
later.
I'll
tell you what's going on afterwards.
Okay. All right. I look forward to hearing the info.
Right. But yeah, so it was nice.
Good. I'm glad that.
No, that's so, Garrett. I hope that answered your question. I don't know if it's going to be for everyone, but I just know that with our podcast, it's just two really close friends, and we're just going to talk about our lives and all that kind of stuff. So, hopefully people want to listen. If not, that's okay. Like I said, it's not for the beard company. It's just two guys hanging out. That's why we're calling it Dad Bods and Beards, and just talk. Thanks, Curtis. I think that wasn't a like, hey, pat me on the back. I just to me, just being online is like, eh.
Right.
Yeah, right, Scott? We're all nervous.
No, the show wasn't canceled. I just fell asleep.
So Garrett and Scott each other really well. They've hung out a couple of times with Dan. Dude, you are going to hang out with me in Iowa. It's just happened. You and Becky and your daughter are going to drive down, and we're going to have dinner. It's just going to happen with my daughter and my wife.
When are you coming?
So usually nationals are in June.
Okay, in June.
So
Okay.
she has to qualify. So technically she's qualified, but they don't qualify until the regionals and to get into the nationals.
Okay.
But she's already got the scores high enough to be able to qualify. She just has to do it in the meet when we get there. But
Right.
I mean, she's went and practiced with the coaches for the Olympics and all that kind of stuff. Like she's too young to practice with the Olympians, and so they had to do it on their own. And so she flew out to Illinois, Peoria,
Okay.
and that's where they do all the gymnastics and tumbling and stuff. So it was really cool. She's really, really good.
Yeah,
And I'm not just saying that.
If they're saying that, well, she's too young to practice with Olympians yet. I mean,
yeah. So the coaches are coaching her in the Olympic facility, but they can't have it with the Olympians. So it's they do it in the summer around August when it's not when they're not practicing.
So tell me she's good at what she does without telling me she's good at what she does.
Yeah. No, she's really good. Like she's 11 and she can do like double tuck, double pike, all this kind of crap that you're like you can't even pronounce. You're like, what is that? And she'll show you. And like I don't know if you know how hard it is to do a double front, but when she can do that and she can do tons of it's like stupid.
Yep. Nope. I mean, see, Carrie, at this time, the little live thing up here would have told me 2.5 hours, 3 hours almost. It only says an hour and 20 minutes right now.
Tell you what, Carrie's lived a life.
Yeah,
like he's lived a life where most people would want that life. So he's a good dude. I really like Carrie.
When him and
I don't get to talk. I don't talk to him very much, but he's a good dude.
Well, he doesn't talk to anybody all that much. It takes him a week just to fucking get back to me if I message him.
To be honest with you, I really only talk to Chris from Beer to Mac. That's really, I mean, I talk to everyone, but him and I are the only ones I talk to him daily.
Yeah, I've had like a handful of conversations with Chris. Actually, I think my wife has talked to him more than I have.
Yeah. Chris and I, we actually talk a lot, but about business and throwing like, hey, like our facilities and our documentation and what programs we're using for our batch records and stuff like that. And it's all about that kind of stuff. And we, what's funny is you were talking with your review, like about your reviewers and getting paid and stuff. We as owners, we do that a lot too. We talk to each other. Are they worth it? All that. Like we talk back and forth about that kind of stuff.
Well, I understand that company owners talk amongst themselves about that type of shit.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the same cahoots. Like we know what's going on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I had Carrie on here, we got a little bit of an insight on his rougher, edgier days.
Yes.
Now he's very docile. But to be able to, actually play in a band at the Ozfests and stuff, I mean,
no, yeah,
you had a good time.
Who did he open with? He was on your show and he said he opened for someone. And I thought, holy crap, he opened for them. Who was it?
Who was that, Carrie? Who was it?
Yeah. No, but you'd be shocked how much we talk about, like, and it's not, we're not trying to talk evil or bad or anything like that because we don't. It's more of like, hey, I'm thinking about doing a review for this person or this person's interested in becoming an affiliate. What do you think? They want to do a collab. What do you think about this person when you did a collab with them? All that kind of stuff. Like it's one of many.
He's saying that he's open for one of many.
Yeah. Case of who?
It's probably one of those things where he's like, It's late. There are so many. I don't want to think of who.
Dude, I am amazing. I don't want to have to tell them all of them.
Yeah, it's like, see, we opened
Slipknot. Slipknot's the one I was thinking
Slipknot.
about. Misfits is cool, but Slipknot's the one I remember now. Dude, how cool that. We've actually talked about it, Ken. But then he did it with Carrie. Yeah, then he did it with Define. So I'm just like, eh. It's
yeah,
it's done. It's been done.
It's been done. He collabed with another company. It's the Define Mac. I'm not doing no copper Mac. Fuck that.
Take care, Garrett. Appreciate you, man.
Have a good night, Garrett. Tell your wife thanks. Appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, because I know when I was with Scott on Wednesday, he was telling me about his days of being in a band and stuff, and him and I were talking about how the conversations Carrie and I had about, it's like, yeah, he was in the Ozfest and stuff. That guy's had a life. I mean, I played with some, some good ones, but man, Carrie's had a hell of a time with it.
Yes. Carrie, did you have groupies? Is that how you met your wife? That did not come out right. That's not what I meant. I'm tired. I didn't mean that disrespectful at all. I apologize. It's not what I meant.
Tyson didn't think of that how it came out.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He said he married one. Shut up. I was right. And I didn't mean that like. Yeah, Mike, I was serious because I didn't think about it after I said it. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant.
No, come back.
I know. I didn't mean that disrespectful at all. Just, did you meet her in that scene? Technically married our drummer's girlfriend. Oh, what?
So that's why you had to leave the band. Okay, that makes sense now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Carrie.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I'm glad you didn't get offended because that's not what I meant.
No, it's Carrie can hang with the best of them when it comes to shit talking.
He can. I brought her to the stew. She left with me. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I can imagine how that went. Hey guys, everybody meet my girlfriend, and you went.
Nope.
She was your girlfriend?
Nope. I am the lead singer. We open up for Slipknot.
That one is mine now. Yeah, Carrie's got some thick skin, so
you have to in this business. I think owning any business, you have to, and being a reviewer, you have to.
Yeah, being involved in this, in a lot of different things, but in this, with the amount of life now, with everybody getting so offended by everything, where it's.
Dude, you should read some of the short the comments on the shorts, and they're like, you should shave your beard. You're ugly. It's pathetic. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all, and I'm just like, whatever.
No, those are one of those things where it's like, hey, thanks for watching the short. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That happened to me on some of my TikToks too, where oh, it looks like we need to get you a razor and clean you up.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah. And what's
Thank you.
funny is like they really are trying to hurt you, right? They
Yeah,
really are
they're
trying to hurt
trying.
you. But I'm like, it doesn't hurt me.
A lot of it is just, those are, to me, it's like a cry of, hey, I'm going to say something negative to get your attention. Pay attention to me.
Yeah.
That's what that is to me. I'm going to say something
Sometimes I think
negative
they're
because then
trolling.
people, yeah, they're trolling. Yeah, it's pay attention to me.
Yeah. Sometimes I think they're trolling and they're just from a different country, and so they say it wrong. But I'm never mean to him. I'm like, oh, dude, yeah, you're right. I don't know about that. He's like, no, really, I'm not trolling. Like that just happened yesterday. It's like, I'm not trolling. I really want to know why you use beard. Yeah, what was it? Beard. It was from today. It was from a hunter's using beard wash on his mustache. So I really want to know why you use beard wash. I'm like, oh, well, this is why. But I thought he was trolling the first time, but it was because he was from France and he didn't really speak the language, and so sometimes I got to be careful with that too.
I mean, when people are trolling, it's literally just for attention. But like you said, there are some where it comes off where it sounds like they are, but they're actually asking a legit question.
Yeah,
and it just seems like they're trolling.
Yeah, yeah. You can call someone ugly and you should shave, and you're trolling there. But the others are like,
I mean, if somebody calls me ugly for my beard,
okay.
Thanks. Yeah. I knew I was ugly, man, but I appreciate you pointing it out. Thanks.
Yeah. No, but there are some questions where I think the questions are a joke, but then I remember like for instance, I am on this show with you because you were a friend and people in the chat are friends.
Mhm.
I'm not doing this to better Copper Johns. I'm not doing this to try to get a sell. Like really, like we haven't talked about Copper Johns at all. And so it's all about just hanging out with friends. And so sometimes though, I'll get a question and I think it's so basic and not to hurt people's feelings at all.
Right now.
But they're not a part of the community. And so it's not basic to them. And so like they don't know Dan. They don't know Scuba. They don't know you. They don't know a lot of these people. And so they haven't seen their videos. And so then in my mind, I'm like, I need to create these videos because they haven't seen them. So I need to do them, but then I feel like they're overplayed and all that kind of stuff. But I just got to remember that they don't know, and so they're not trolling. They really just don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put yourself in their shoes and be like, "Oh man, I was at that point one time in my life too."
I really was. That's how I found Dan.
Yep.
Actually, I saw Scuba first, and then Dan.
Because you said I didn't come on this show to better Copper Johns. No, you're on the wrong show to better your company.
And I didn't mean that disrespectful. I meant that as like, I look at you and I think, how fun is it just to talk with all the guys? Like I miss doing this. Like it's something that I haven't been able to enjoy like I used to. And so this is fun.
Yeah.
Unless we think you died or something was wrong with your daughter. That wasn't fun.
Oh, yeah. I do this for the fun of it. I enjoy having people on here to sit here and bullshit with and not talk just beard stuff. I mean, all the owners that I've had on here, we talk a little bit about their companies or their beard stuff, but rather than that, we just bullshit about anything.
Yeah. Yep. Like Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. That's so crazy to me. That has nothing to do with anything. It's just you said whatever we want to talk about. What was Scott saying?
What was that?
Gosh. Yeah, right. No, I was like, what does Scott say? I said in Dancy's video that I talk, you should shave comments. Because my whole point of my beard is to get people to notice the beard first. If you acknowledge it needs shaving, then you notice it. Goal accomplished. Boom. I'm reading Scott's.
You didn't come on here to better Copper Johns. You came here because the cop showed up at your door.
We did have an ammo.
Yeah.
No,
yes,
that's
sir. Tyson, now that you've reached superstar status.
I haven't reached any type of status, man. No one notices me. No one knows who I am. I 100,000 out of 16 trillion, whatever people we have. I'm nothing.
Shh, Carrie.
Yeah. We're just having a good time. What is he doing up?
Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. You're up pretty late, old man.
Yeah. So, Carrie, do you see Dan tomorrow? Is that when that happens? That's kind of cool. And Dan, see, this is cool. So so Scott's talking about celebrity status. I'm like, no, that's Beard Brandon. He's going to go meet Eric and everything and have a haircut next week. And I'm like, dude, that's actually pretty epic.
Yeah, I know he had said something about how that was his next big thing that he had coming up.
Yeah. To me, that's pretty epic. I'm just that's something that I would like. Me being seeing him, I'd probably get a little starry eyed just because how that's pretty big. That's on Sunday. Nice.
Yeah, because I know he did a poll or something in his stories about somebody had asked him. It was an ask a question kind of thing, and somebody had asked what his next big goal was, and it was something like, I don't know if it was like a collab or something to do with Beard Brand.
Yeah, it was a collab with Beard Brand. That is pretty big.
I remember watching the episode of Shark Tank when what's his name from Beard Brand was on there.
Eric?
Yeah. Yep. It was. I remember watching that and thinking, but I watched at a time where, you know, Beard Brand had already made it to where they were. It was only a couple of years ago that I watched it. And
you're season 3 and it's like season 17 now.
Yeah. And how they were like looking at him like,
you're an idiot.
Yeah. This ain't gonna do anything. This ain't gonna make money.
Yeah.
And now he's like, ha ha.
Yeah. No, seriously though. That it was pretty epic. Yes, Mike. His subs are going to increase significantly.
Yep. Once he has that go through, I know he said his end goal, or he said it on the show. His end goal was he's going to make 1 million at some point subscribers.
Yeah, first Beard related. Actually, how many does Beard Brand have? They have over 1 million, don't they?
I don't know how many Beard Brand does. I'm not a big fan of Beard Brand, so I don't pay a whole lot of attention to them.
You know, they have quality they have quality marketing, like their videos and everything, like their information. I think they're pretty quality.
Like how you say their advertisement, their marketing is quality.
Yeah, no, you look at their YouTube and they show transformations. They have their barbers talk about, you know, how to do things and all that. I think they're informative, they're educational, they're high end. They do know how to market. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not a TikToker. Not a TikToker, a YouTuber. I just am doing stuff that I feel that is best for the company. And so what do I do? Hit what is hot, and that's what's hot right now. And so that's why I push, and it's been working for me and pushing my company out there and all that kind of stuff. So that's another reason why I think I haven't opened it. Just I don't know, man.
I I told you I need to see it.
Well, I promised my kids I would open it with them too. So maybe
You can see the dust that's collecting on it.
No, that's serious. It's been for a while. No, yeah, Society Awards, YouTube. It comes out of Oklahoma. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll open it up with them next week on my live.
Travis is trying really hard.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I think I'm close to 110 now.
Hey, you wanna promote me on your shorts?
Sure. Do it if you want to do a short for me. Like, hey, this that no one can see. If you like it, do a short, and then I'll tag you on it in YouTube.
Then everybody can accuse me of buying subs too,
right? I don't know. Yeah, I was accused of buying subs quite a bit. Yes. So my goal right now, Mike, is to have 5 barbershops in the state of Utah in the next 10 years. And then after that, I do want to expand. I don't know if I want to expand and do some sort of why can't I think of the word? Probably because it's 11:14 at my time. Franchise. I don't know if I want to franchise or just continue growing because you not compare myself to a fast food restaurant, but you look at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is not a franchise. They just open up accordingly and they just keep going. So, but they're not franchise. But then you look at McDonald's and they're franchise. Yeah. And so which one is the best? All that kind of stuff. I don't know. But that's kind of the plan, Mike. Yeah, to have 5 throughout the Wasatch Front is what it's called, from multiple states throughout the Wasatch Front. And then maybe have one in St. George. That's about an hour away from Vegas. That's where I want to live eventually. But Candace doesn't want to because then our kids would be far away from our kids. I'm like, that's okay.
That's okay.
It's Vegas or St. George it's Arches National Park, Zion's National Park, Snow Canyon, Grand Canyon. There's all these things. It's like it's like my heaven. You know what I mean? It's like perfect for me. They were all footlongs.
Wiley, you are good to. Oh, it's fucking stupid. But yeah,
Vegas is fun for like for a couple days. After that, I hate it.
Vegas to me is just one giant fucking ball of anxiety for me.
No, it is. That's what I mean. After a couple days, I'm done.
I mean, I don't even think I could go for half an hour, let alone a
couple
days.
when I go with my kids and stuff like that, we'll just stay like at some sort of resort and we'll just stay there and just go swim and all that kind of stuff. And then at night we'll go walk the walk and let them go to like the M&M store and Hershey's and Coke. Like we had Coke floats and they have like hundreds of different type of Cokes that you can make with ice cream and stuff. So we'll do that and then the Venetian and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. It's fun to watch, and so it's like you go to Mirage, you get to see all the you go to Treasure and you see the pirates fighting in the wolf. During the day, just go swim and have fun too.
Yeah. The hell no! I'm the exact opposite of you there, Ken. Yeah, this here too.
Yes, yeah. I can't.
Places where giant crowds of people.
Disney gives me anxiety.
People give it to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true. People walking slow and hitting me with their strollers on the back of my knees and their legs.
So Tyson one day believes that he can build an empire of barbershops. What is the empire going to be called?
I don't know. Copper John's barbershops. No, I'm dead serious. No one does what we do. No one does what we do. And people are starting to take note where we are. We're not a typical barbershop. And I really wanted to create something where you, Dan, full of anxiety, and me full of anxiety, where we can go and relax and not be judged and just be taken care of. Like it's part, like when you get a haircut, you get a head massage for 15 minutes. You get a scalp, you get scalp treatment, you get all this stuff, you get a hand massage. All of it's included in the haircut because I'm not going to ask for it. Me as a guy, I'm not going to ask for it. But if it's part of it and they just do it, then I can relax. The TV's on, not because we're a sports clips or anything like that. The TV's on so that we can veg and not have to talk to the barber. Unless you want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all meant to be just like you guys just freaking relax, enjoy yourself. We'll take care of you. And,
Have a good night, Scott.
Yeah, take care, man. You're a good dude. But that's the whole thing is no one does that. And I want guys to be able to come in and just relax. Like when you get a haircut, it's an hour and 15 minutes. Why? Because you're getting all of that.
You're getting all that.
It's like, yeah. And we've had guys fall asleep almost every day. They fall asleep. And we had what's his name? He played for the Lions, Detroit Lions. He was the quarterback there. He's a Hall of Famer. Why can't I think of his name? I got a picture with him. Crap. Anyway, he fell asleep getting a shave.
Oh, nice.
Because we have a steamer, like you get that, and then we have a steamer that blows steam on to open their pores and be able to shave nice and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, he was out. So
I'd tell you one thing. If you innovate to a day where I can sit in a chair, get a haircut, shave, something and the other, and someone to play with my pud at the same time, that will be the greatest barbershop in the world.
Yeah, those aren't legal in America. Yes, Mike, head and hand massage.
So I'm sorry, that's where my brain went first when you.
So everyone gets a head wash, and so they get a 15-minute head massage while they're getting their head washed, and then they get their hands taken care of. You guys are pervs. That would be Copper John's Bangkok. Ken.
Oh man. Head massage, people. Head massage. Which head?
You're this one. Hand massage feels weird. Depends on who's doing it. No offense. No, Mike. Then if it doesn't bother me at all. And hand massages are weird. Like the barbers, like they'll tell you that guys will be stiff the whole time doing it because they're so uncomfortable. But the second time they come and the third time they come, it's like they start to realize how to relax and stuff. And shut up. I just want to punch you. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm not even trying to be like you guys are taking this way out of context.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Wiley, the audio clip.
Oh yeah.
The 15 people that are here.
Oh man, God, that was funny. He's saying it, not even realizing how. Oh, my head hurts.
I still don't really understand what I said.
Oh, he's like, they're when guys are here that they're stiff, and like the second and third time they come, it's
I didn't realize I said that.
oh, fuck. Oh, my head hurts now.
And there goes the lasagna. But anyway,
that was a good laugh. Thanks, Tyson. Okay, your point. Go on.
No, I don't want to say anything anymore. No, the point is we just do stuff a little bit different there.
Oh, apparently.
Next thing you know, we have 100 stores. We have lines coming up. There's like lines upon lines. My hands are really stiff. I need them loosened.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, good for
We're
you.
just trying to create something special. Good for you.
There isn't anything you can say now that isn't going to go that way.
No, really. I can't say anything because it's just going to be misconstrued into something sexual. But no.
In all serious now. In all serious.
You're demonetized now. No, but but we like I said, in a lot of barber, I have a barber as a manager who is unbelievable. And she knows what she knows. Sorry, I'm just reading. She knows that my thoughts and how they have to be like amazing at beard trims, and they have to be because people come in. So my barber's done a lot of beards in her past, but nothing like she does now. She used to maybe do 2 to 3 beards a week. She does 3 to 4 beards a day.
Yeah.
And on top of her other clientele that she's created here. So, but that's with all our barbers. And so we could have hired a couple of people, but we're going to keep training and all that kind of stuff. Like if we hire a newer barber, but we won't let them touch a beard until they can prove it, all that kind of stuff. So we're just different, and I'm proud of that.
And that's good. I mean, when you're
just Mike, when he comes, he doesn't want to get a hand massage, so it's okay.
When you're in a business that, I mean, it's any business, you want to try to set yourself apart in some way from everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's what you're trying to do. It's like a barbershop, but it's almost like a lounge at the same time.
Absolutely. Where you can go and relax.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, that's a good take on it. If it works, it works. If, like you said, you're trying to create an environment where guys can be there and just relax, calm, don't have to be all uptight and worried that, like, when I went to the barber for the first time, because I used to just go to a salon, get my hair cut, $20, trim it down before I had my beard and stuff. Now I was doing my own trims, but it was very minimal because it was like, I don't want to fuck it up because my beard takes so long to grow. If I mess it up and I got to shave it off, I don't know if I have the patience to do it again.
That makes sense.
So when I went to the barber for the first time, it was the one my brother uses. And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, dude, I'm telling you, he knows what he's doing with beards and, with your long hair and stuff too. He knows what he's doing. But it took a long time for me to be like, you know what? like, why not give it a shot? He is a barber, but there's that uptightness of like, don't touch my beard. You screw it up, I'm gonna castrate you,
It's
kind of
nerve
thing.
wracking.
Yeah,
It's nerve wracking. And we've all had that place where we've gone and they've messed it up, and you're just like, "Are you kidding me?"
oh yeah,
And so I don't want any of our people to ever, our barbers or any of our clientele, to have that experience where we're at, and so yeah, we're very picky on who we hire, and then we're picky afterwards. Like we don't let them just automatically do it. Like they could be barbers forever, and I'm like, nope. This is how we do it. For the first month, you're going to have everyone come in and kind of, they're going to shadow you, like not like when you get your beard trimmed, they're going to look at you as you're doing it and work with you, and the customer's
right,
going to know they're going to get $5 off their beard trim or whatever they do, because we're going to follow and make sure that you are getting what the customer wants. And then we train them on what to ask for, all that kind of stuff. And like when I was doing the shows on Wednesdays, it was me and us asking questions. It was me literally doing research. I'm like, what do you guys want to know? When
right.
you go into a barbershop, what do you want your barbers to know? And so I let all the barbers know and all that kind of stuff. So I was very, very, like, I'm trying really hard, and yeah, and like everyone who goes in gets a drink, like for free. Like they don't have to buy it or anything like that. So I spend probably about $300 on sodas a month, just
Wow.
for our clients and stuff like that. And so we try to make it special for them.
Well, I mean, and that type of treatment will resonate with people. The talk is going to come about. Even, I mean, guys don't have to have a beard. You know, hey, I know this barber, he can cut your hair, but this,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you don't have a beard, but man, you should come to this place. It's awesome. I mean, they do this for you, they do that for you. The word of mouth that it's going to have.
Well, like you said, we use a steamer. No one else uses a steamer. They all use warm towels.
Yep.
We use a steamer and steam towels. So very particular about that. And so yeah, I think we have something special. It's just we have 35, 30 to 40-ish reviews. They're all 5 stars, which never happens in the barber industry. So that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you got a place like that, like I said, word of mouth will travel and it'll be good all around, unless you have a barber that's a dick and you don't notice yet or something. But
Yeah.
you know, but
But if you ever need a good hand massage, we're there for you.
You're perpetuating it now. I'm not. But it's, you know, that type of environment creates lifelong customers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have this barber that I go to, but I went to the Copper John's one and fuck that other guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what we're just trying to create is like, it doesn't matter if you go to this one or this one or this one or this barber, you're going to get the same experience no matter who you go to. And so we're really trying to make that experience be the same for everyone. Oh, that's cool. I've seen some of those videos of some of those Middle Eastern barbers and what they do. It's pretty cool.
Like, I don't know if this is like him saying it was awesome and like it was actually awesome, or if this is like sarcasm. Like,
Google Middle Eastern barbers and you can see what they do. It's like sometimes it's like, well, it's not Sprite. It's like maybe carbonated water or something that they pour on them. Like they do tons of different things.
huh?
It's different.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
It's like one of the best comments ever.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm here for a hand massage. Oh man,
that was worth the whole night right there. If customers leaving,
yep, exactly. We're gonna play on words there, Wiley.
But it's true though.
Okay, so
I didn't know that,
huh?
but I believe it. The
Full service.
Only in Dubai.
Yeah, only in Dubai apparently. So,
Dude, you're not tired? No, you took a nap.
I was just gonna say we are at the 2-hour mark, and we started an hour and a half late.
I know, dude. That's nuts. And we still have 14 people here. That's nuts to me too. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
It's just not me.
To the 14 of you that are still here, and to everybody that caught the show, that hung out, that was concerned for me. Anybody that catches the replay on this, just know it was an interesting time. Oh, but I'm going to make the call that we're gonna end this.
Works for me. Oh, Chris just showed up.
Chris has been here.
Oh.
I'm sure he's just been sitting here listening, I think. But yeah, Tyson, thank you for being you, man, and holding it up for me while I was sleeping.
Yeah, you know it.
Oh, but to everybody that hung out, to everybody that came and watched the show, I appreciate you. I know Tyson appreciates you.
It was fun.
We will do this again on time. I promise. So do you have anything that you have to say, Tyson, that you want to let anybody know yet?
Oh, no. Everything's good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Like I said, this is just a bunch of friends just hanging out. I like it. It's fun.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Scott's here again.
I have a feeling a bunch of these guys have just been hanging out trying not to fall asleep. Listening.
Scott's just watching his bed as the phone's been falling on his head over and over and over.
And every time they are still going. All right, I'll watch for another couple minutes.
That has happened to me. Where I'm sitting here talking, next thing the phone drops on my head.
So again, thanks everybody. So until the next Longhouse.
Take care, guys.
Take care. We'll see you again soon.